Ondeo Industrial Solutions, protecting the environment and managing utilities for Scotland's industry.
Brought to you by John Graham Metals Limited. Skip hire, waste disposal services and buyers of ferrous and non-ferrous materials.
That shot tells you exactly where we are this afternoon. Bridgehaugh in Stirling, where Stirling County take on Aberdeen Grammar Rugby. Stirling fourth in Scottish Hydro Premier 2, Aberdeen second. So a lot depending on this result even early on in the season. And Stirling, they got a chance very early on. That one taken through by centre Danny Gilmer. Aberdeen offending, not rolling away. And with less than a minute on the board, there's 3 points on the board, courtesy of Brian Archibald. Only 3 minutes later though, Aberdeen straight on to the attack. Crash ball there for Peter Nelson, forcing Stirling to offend in defence. Referee Rob McKinnon playing advantage, no advantage accruing, and penalty 40 metres out, straight on. Scrum half Rob Lawson straight between the posts to tie the scores after only 4 minutes. Just over a quarter of an hour gone, and Aberdeen with plenty of the ball, plenty of possession, but still looking for that opening try. Peter Nelson, lovely wee show and shimmy, and heading for the corner. Was he going to make it? Taken out, but on to Colin Phillips and the winger, sprinting in behind the posts for a cracking try, first one of the afternoon. And Aberdeen finally getting a wee bit of a reward for the pressure and possession that they had, and the simplest of kicks for Rob Lawson to take them to 10 points to 3 ahead. Stirling knew they had to get into the game, but worse was to follow for them. Only 2 minutes later, the ball whipped right along the line. Mark Benedict held up there. The cavalry arrive. Quick ball out. Colin McCall, Callum Scott, and finally fullback Steve Aiken strolling in under the posts for the second try in just a couple of minutes for Aberdeen. No wonder they're looking happy. Straightforward kick for Rob Lawson. 17 points to 3 after only 21 minutes to Aberdeen. But they were disappointed that was still the scoreline at half-time.
Ondeo Industrial Solutions, protecting the environment and managing utilities for Scotland's industry.
Brought to you by John Graham Metals Limited. Skip hire, waste disposal services and buyers of ferrous and non-ferrous materials.
Stirling had opened the first half with a penalty, and Aberdeen did exactly the same in the second. Quick tap there by number 8 Andrew Wilson. No, take it back, says referee Rob McKinnon. Up steps Lawson. No problem. 20 points to 3. Was it going to be a runaway win for the men from the northeast? Well, Stirling had different ideas. They'd changed quite a few personnel at half-time. There's 2 of them there. Kevin Bryce and Craig Black taking play right up to the Aberdeen line. The ball whipped out there from Stuart Edwards. Danny Gilmer out to Robbie McGowan. McGowan, taken out right at the corner by Stephen Aiken. And that first 10 minutes of the second half showed exactly how Stirling intended to play. Oh, look at that tackle by Ali Robertson on Stuart Edwards. Stirling still managing to secure the ball, taken on there by Campbell Ray. Ali Robertson lurking on the outside there, having put in that huge tackle, now putting in another one, getting over the ball, but earning the displeasure of Rob McKinnon. And, well, Stirling made nothing out of it, but they'd got the penalty. Brian Archibald sticks that one over, and Stirling starting to eat away into the Aberdeen lead. Nasty ball back there for Aberdeen to cope with. All out to Mark Benedict. Forward pass, says referee Rob McKinnon. No, it wasn't, he said somebody from Aberdeen. Well, you just cost your side a penalty for a bit of back chat. Not only had they cost them a penalty, It cost them 3 points as Archibald smacked that one over from 40 metres out. Terrific kick. Scoreline now 20 points to 9 to Aberdeen. And Aberdeen just looking a wee bit shaky. Great take there at the line out by Campbell Ray. Edwards, McGowan, and oh, that McGowan pass taking out two defenders to put Glenn Bryce scampering away in the corner. And that was the try that Stirling had been looking for. Two terrific passes in midfield to set that one up. Brian Archibald straight between the posts, and all of a sudden it's game on. It's 20 points to 16 to Aberdeen, and Stirling really with their tails up now. Edwards, lovely long pass out to Glenn Bryce, tackled by Graham Carson. Was he in touch? Wee ball flipped inside there, beautifully taken by Edwards, in behind the posts, and oh boy did he enjoy that one. But my goodness, Bryce was awfully close to the touchline. Let's look at it again. Graham Carson pulls him down. Did his arm touch the line? Well, touch judge Stuart Napier was right on the spot, and he was able to say that the try was good. So was Archibald's kick. And with 10 minutes to go, Stirling had turned it round, 23 points to 20. Aberdeen knew they had to pull something out of the bag, but with their final play, keeping the ball alive, Stephen Aiken down the wing, chips inside, followed up by Colin Phillips. Ball goes loose. Was there a chance there? Oh, no, that was off a foot, said Rob McKinnon. Frantic stuff right on the Stirling line, but a wee knock on by an Aberdeen hand. Final play, final score, 23-20.
I was just disappointed with the whole workload of the team. At half time we made sort of 4 changes, and that changed, and I think we won the second half 20 points to 3, and so that sort of shows you obviously the differences, and just the change in the work ethic and the whole way we played the rugby, the way we wanted to play attack and defence. We didn't do the work in defence in the first half.
That was a big comeback win for Stirling, who move up into third place in the table behind Howick and Big Air. And they'll be in contention, I think, come the end of the season. But so will Aberdeen. This is Ron Evans for Scottish Rugby Television at Bridgehaugh.
Ondeo Industrial Solutions, protecting the environment and managing utilities for Scotland's industry.
Brought to you by John Graham Metals Limited. Skip hire, waste disposal services and buyers of ferrous and non-ferrous materials.